Do you remember this? It was a bit of a disaster, unfortunately. And I think it was because the glass was too close to the element, and also I think the ramp and everything was too quick, because it cracked, I think, on the way up, and also part of it cracked on the way down. So I'm going to have to change the schedule quite a bit. But I've already fused all those bits together, and I'll show you that in a minute. We are going to give it another go. So this is part of what we ended up with when that piece just shattered in the kiln. It had a lot of pieces of fairly thick glass. This is just some remnants that I've got left over. Basically what I've done is I've taken all those pieces and I've refused them. Get rid of that reflection. Refuse them onto a fresh piece of yellow. I think that's 1120. Now it was only 2mm yellow, so I just layered up all of the pieces on top of it and fused it into this nice thick piece. I'm not sure what that is. It's maybe 12mm. There is some DVID on it. You'll see it around there. But that's going to be the basis for our bowl. So I'm going to put this on that mould again, and we're going to see whether we can make a bowl. Now, because of the DVID, I need to either sandblast this, then do a fire polish, or I could sandblast it and then just slump it like that and end up with that nice sort of sheen that you get when you just slump it. So it's just enough to get rid of that coarse sandblasting look and give back a almost a matte look to the whole piece. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's going to look nice. Now, just a reminder, all of the glass I use is Bullseye COE 90, so any schedules that I give you, you will need to adjust if you're using 96, and maybe if your kiln isn't firing the same. Hopefully you've done some tests on your kiln to work out where the cold spots and so forth are. Stay safe, make sure you wear your masks and eye protection. Very, very important. Now, I think this is going to look nice. I would like your opinion, of course. Make sure you put them in the comments. So I'll go and sandblast this now and get it ready for the kiln. I just want to show you what I've got here. I've sandblasted the piece, by the way. Sorry for shaking. But I've got some thin fire directly onto the kiln bottom, and then I've got the supports. Then above that is that fiberboard mould, and then obviously the piece on top of that. Now this will lower it down quite a bit. And here you should be able to see that it is quite a lot further down from the elements which are up there. So hopefully it won't be getting so much shock from the heat. And I've also slowed it down in the kiln, or I should say the firing schedule. So let's get this happening, and I'm going to cross my fingers, my feet, my toes, everything else, and hopefully it'll all go well. Well, are you ready for this? It cracked again. Nice big crack right across, sharp crack, so didn't even get up very high. I think it was about 200 C. Is all it got to. Where along that way it cracked, I don't know, because I didn't look earlier. So another disaster. So it's pretty hard to say much that's going to really explain that. That was a fairly slow ramp up. It was down to 100, it's 100 C. And I would have thought that would have been fine, but obviously it wasn't. So where do I go from here? Well, very first thing is I am going to refuse it all back together. I'm not going to give up on this one. I'm going to figure out a schedule to get this thing up to temperature. I think in the next one I will halve the temperature down to 50. Now that's going to make it a very long ramp up. You know, all up is probably going to be something like 12 hours to get up there. and we'll see what goes. I'm going to base that off of a bullseye annealing schedule, which basically says that the first ramp down or after the anneal is 55. So in other words, you bring it down to the annealing temperature, 482, you anneal it there, and then you bring it down slowly after that, which is in that schedule 55 degrees C. So I'm going to bring the ramp up down to 50 and see how that goes. Because typically the ramp up speed in pretty much everything that I've done is faster than the cooling down. So maybe somebody out there will know more. Let me know, please. I want to figure this one out. If you're from Bullseye, that would be fantastic. Give me it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Sorry about that. I don't really mean to insult you. But yeah, that would be excellent if we can get that. Anyway, that's it for now. In the next, not the next video, but the next time you see this one, or the continuation from this, I should say, it will be already fused down. I'm not going to do a video about that. I'm just going to fuse the thing back together, and we will try that again. So give me your comments, questions, anything like that. I'll try and answer for you. Don't forget up here some example member-only videos for you, and a button to press to join down here. So a video just for you actually, and the subscribe button. And until the next time, I'll say bye for now.